It's NASCAR short track racing at Myrtle Beach Speedway. And it's brought to you by NASCAR Racing Experience, the true NASCAR driving experience here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Daytona 1, performance and beyond. Renegade Race and Performance Fuels. Bell & Bell. Buick GMC, the official vehicles of Myrtle Beach Speedway. Petty's Garage, performance vehicles since 1949. Visit Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Visit myrtlebeach.com. Husqvarna, Cannon small engine specialist, located in nearby Conway. Hoosier Racing Tires, tires designed for champions. WPDE, ABC 15, for the PD and South Carolina's Grand Strand. CarQuest Auto Parts, great people, great products, great prices. Out of turn 4, we should see the green flag momentarily. And Dowie Cox waves the green. Headed down to turn 1 now. Brian Voss coming back on the outside. Kokelheimer is on the inside. And Kokelmeyer battling for the lead side by side. Kokelmeyer's best run so far at Myrtle Beach is sitting on the pole here tonight. He slips and slides into turn number 1. Kokelmeyer side by side with Brian Voss. Voss in the 26 truck, high on the outside, but coming up in the rearview mirror is the 7 of Strom Altman from North Charleston, South Carolina. Actually lives out on Daniel Island down there, driving the Stokes Kia entry where he works. He used to be the Dodge dealer in North Charleston. His dad, Warren Altman, used to race himself at the old Somerville Speedway. Back to the strike. Kokelheimer up front. Now here comes Strom Altman for second place. Adam McCumbee set to move into third down on the inside of Brian Voss. Now they're stacking up from third place on back. Voss trying to hang in there. Adam McCumbee down on the inside in the 16 truck goes to third place. Looks like Steve Zacharias moving to the inside of the 4. Barry Elvis feels some heat on the inside. Zacharias trying to make the move. Zacharias down at the bottom of the racetrack, almost down on the white line. He's going to hold Voss at bay going into turn 3. Puts a fender out front. Voss wants the position back. Barry Elvis wants to get by Voss as he moves down to the inside. Voss hung out on the outside line. Voss backs up another position. Kokelmeyer. Drag race out of turn 4. Down to turn 1. Strom Altman wants the lead, and he's doing it the hard way, driving by on the high side of the racetrack. It's a lot further around the racetrack on the high side than it is down against the white line at the bottom of the track. Three-car length advantage for your leader, Strom Altman. Whoa! Round and round, Steve Zacharias goes, and he'll be going to the back following the spin over in turn 2. Green flies. Kokelmeyer on the outside, rides in second place, feels the heat of Adam McCumbee on the inside. He's going to give up second place. Here comes the 11 truck. That's possibly Billy Hogan in the Ruddy Truck Repair entry. Down the back straightaway. Kockelmeyer backs up from first place to third place at this juncture of the race. Altman, McCumbee, Kockelmeyer, and the battle is now for fourth place. The 211 truck side by side and wheel to wheel. Remington Prince along with Tanner Garrett. Tanner Garrett and Prince doing battle, racing very, very close. Headed off the second quarter, down the back straightaway. Still a lot of competition here in the early going, even though we're going to have that competition yellow in 20 laps. On the high side, Strom Altman gets past here on the front straightaway. Adam McCumbee now feeling his Wheaties. Altman seems to be just comfortable now riding around. He got the lead going to the high side and doing it the hard way. Now he's having to follow Adam McCumbee out of Shalot. Sweeping through the fourth quarter now. The 21 truck has retired. That's Reagan Prince. He's behind the wall. Green flag flies. Altman and McCumbee almost get together entering turn one. McCumbee leans a little bit on the 7 truck. Here comes Brian Voss, and he gets turned by Willie Granger into the outside retaining wall. The 0 truck, Clay Thomas, trying to avoid it, and Willie Granger stopped on the back straightaway, and the yellow is out. We do not advance a lap on that restart. Voss trying to make it 3 wide off the second quarter. Goes around on the nose of Willie Granger. And Clay Thomas becomes a victim of circumstances, or better yet, the accident that unfolded in front of him. There's your green flag. Ryan Voss passes 2 trucks. Now he's getting ready to pass Terry Moore. Still a battle among the top 5. Adam McCumbee, Strom Altman, Justin Kockelmeyer battles the 11 of Tanner Garrett. But Garrett has the other 11 truck, Remington Prince, down on his inside. Adam McCumbee spies the white out of turn 4. The battle is for second. The battle is for second place, and it's going to be side by side, wheel to wheel, and hub to hub as they head off the second quarter. Justin Kockelmeyer from Summerville, South Carolina, sat on the pole, goes to second place. Here comes Strom Altman fighting back. Kockelmeyer and Altman. It's Kockelmeyer, then Altman, and what a battle for the young driver out of Summerville, South Carolina.
That's right, man. I couldn't do it without family. My wife, my little daughter, mom and dad, Chad, Uncle Tim, everybody, Doc, Woody, everybody in MER. My brother-in-law right here, Jacob, David Snook, his son. I tell you what, I couldn't do it without him.
The big question I want to know is, you had some good power tonight, and it looked like Strom was going to give you a fit, looked like Kockelmeyer was going to give you a fit, but you drove away from him.
No, we were just playing the game, just trying to save tires.
July 20th and 22nd, Tuner, Custom, and Truck Showdown.
I come here almost every year, and it's just a good way to get away when you're at work all the time. Yeah, man.
the Nopi National. Tradition continues.
It's been busy, man. We brought extra people just for the crew and they're trying us up. A lot more people than what we anticipated, that's for sure.
It's the nation's elite track, car show, and drifting entertainment experience. For more information, to participate or spectate, go to MyrtleBeachSpeedway.com. There goes the 88 of Walker. Johnny O'Neill in the 1 goes to second place. The 99 falling back. And here comes big Wade Skipper. Skipper running hard. Here's a driver that this year had almost tragedy in his life when he got carbon monoxide poisoning one night and had to leave the racetrack. Had a broken exhaust on the vehicle he was driving. Didn't realize that he had carbon monoxide poisoning. And that can be very, very serious and could have lasting effects on Wade Skipper, who's been racing, as far as I know, since the 60s. And there is Skipper knocking on the door. Skipper got to within a car length of the 88. Skipper got very, very close. Skipper might be able to make it happen as he draws closer. Last time by, he got a vehicle down on the inside out of turn 2. But it looks like Walker has gone back to the throttle. Skipper's closer. Bob Walker on the 88 catches the white as he goes by high to the outside. Wade Skipper rides in second place. And there are actually 2 divisions of racing. A true open wheel division and a closed wheel division. Congratulations on your win. Looks like you bought the car from Charles Todd, and man, does that thing have some power.
Yes, it does. I've had it all season now, and I've been too sick to drive it the last couple times, so I finally got a chance to drive it tonight.
How much power does that thing have? Because when you showered down, it took off.
It's got enough for me.
Green flag. Fulford and Evans. Evans won last time. Sean Gibson on the 23. Dub Fulford rides in 5th place on the 72 car. Fulford's got the buzz bomb going on the 70. The 11. Can Evans get close enough? Evans is there. He'll be knocking on the door. Evans, a low budget operation, as most everyone. Here goes Evans, down on the inside, wheel to wheel, hub to hub. He moves in front, the rear end's coming around. He really drove it right to the edge. Here comes Willie Fulford back on the inside. Evans now with a 1 car length advantage. Can Evans hang on and win number 2? Evans now 2 car lengths out front. What's it going to be at the line? Evans sees the white flag. One more time around, coming up on some slower traffic. Evans still got to negotiate another half of racetrack. But Evans is the leader on the 22. Evans getting closer. Evans will come to the stripe and get his second victory of 2018.
I want to thank all my sponsors, Fulper's Eating and Air, and Carolina Contractors, and C&E Electros, and all my crew.
Now here's the question. Second place, you're riding around back there a couple of times, you were 2/10 back. Then all of a sudden, you got a burst of speed. Did he slow down or did you speed up?
I'm not sure. It's hard to say.
Tell me about your pass in turn 4.
We were driving hard. I think he might have got loose or something. I'm not sure.
Out of turn 4, you almost got sideways and saw this grass for a few seconds.
Yeah, I sure did. I thought I'd lost it there for a minute, but it brought back.
Going racing now. Dowie Cox looks him over. The green flag flies. And guess who jumps out front? Randall Roberts. Here comes Alex Hicks back on the outside. Doing it the hard way, the long way around the racetrack. Roberts down on the inside, said he spent $2,000 and worked the last several weeks to get the car back together, but Alex Hicks walks it out of turn 4 and takes the lead. Hicks is up front. Hicks working hard. Roberts hasn't given up. Roberts looks like he wants to come back. Roberts working to the inside. Hicks on the outside. Tires racing on scuff tires to keep the cost down. Randall wants by. Randall trying to get by Hicks, who's very smooth. Hicks is getting some help from Steve Jones as far as components are concerned, and help also from Barry Elvis. The leader is now Roberts, and the yellow is out. Yellow is out. See some smoke over in the second corner. Roberts gets a heck of a jump out there on the outside. Now here comes Hicks back. Hicks and he are side by side. What a race we're seeing. Hicks drives hard into turn 3. Goes back to the lead. Roberts, Kevin Ellis, Kevin Barnhill, Travis Truitt. Barnhill having to fight for the position now. Barnhill down on the inside may get by the 70. Kevin rim riding down at the bottom of the racetrack. Barnhill working really hard to go to second place. And here comes Kevin Ellis. He wants some of the action on the 23. Hicks is very happy to see those guys battling behind him because they're scrubbing off some speed as they're dropping back. His contender that he's going to have to deal with is Kevin Barnhill. There's Barnhill starting to work on the rear bumper. Alex opens the bottom of the racetrack. Can Barnhill do anything? That is the question now, as he's trying to come to the bottom of the track. Wheeling down into the first corner. Alex trying to get back down to the bottom. Barnhill has a fender out front. Alex is staying in the throttle. Side by side, wheel to wheel and hub to hub. And at this juncture, they're burning the tires off. Barnhill led that time by. Hicks hasn't given up. And here comes Kevin Ellis. Kevin Ellis is working hard. Hicks is working hard. And another driver now coming up is the 13 of Clifton Black. Clifton Black wants some of that action. Alex Hicks hasn't given up. You got to worry about your tires. They're on scuff tires, which have a lot of laps on them, and it's hard to keep that balance in the car. Hicks and Barnhill, tooth and nail, hammer and tong. Alex trying to drive deeper into the corner, but it scrubs off a little speed. Now onto the front straightaway. He leads that time by. Hicks running 22.470. Hicks has got to get to the front, and then he's got to hope that one of the guys behind him runs hard with Barnhill. Side by side, they've been running up on some slower traffic in just a few moments as Avery Moore is down at the bottom of the track. And Barnhill has to back out of the throttle, and here comes the 23 driver, Kevin Ellis. Kevin Ellis rides in third place. Clifton Black is fourth. Out of the fourth corner now, here comes Alex Hicks. Kevin Barnhill is relentless in his battling the 88. They draw closer as they go down the back straightaway. .35 should be the distance for these cars tonight. Laps are winding down. Barnhill back at it again. Barnhill on the inside. Hicks had a breather for about 3 laps there. Now he's finding himself with some hot iron on his inside. Barnhill was working on his suspension all afternoon down in the pit area. Alex went to the Palm School, across the street, and Alex has been working with Barry Elvis. Barry Elvis certainly a chassis expert, but we're seeing that both of these drivers are really having to work hard. Alex Hicks, and what a shriek that was from somebody. Checkered flags out, and we're showing Alex Hicks as the winner.
I mean, the car was loose on the bottom, but I knew if anybody was on the inside of me and I kept that high line that they weren't going to get around me, because I mean the car just handled so much better on the outside. So I mean, yeah, like I said, we were able to have enough tires there at the end and pull it off.
Like every young driver, you're looking forward to a championship. The second race last week did not get run. You would have had an advantage there. Tonight, you had to race to maintain your position.
Oh yeah, we definitely came today with victory lane in our mind, and we knew that we couldn't go without winning tonight. So this really helps us in the championship.
Well, I see a couple of former champions over there. I'd just like to get them over here real quick. Phil Elvis, come over here. Come on over here, Neil. This man's won a lot of races in the Big Ten and Concord, and won races here in what was the super late models. And what'd you think about that race?
Man, that was awesome. That's a good show. Both those guys done a heck of a job, 1 and 2 there.
I'm glad to see you back out here. And here's Neil Cox. He won the '88 championship in a Domino's pizza car, and it's been a long time.
And 2005 in the Chargers.
In 2005 in the Charger car. Think about this. What'd you think about that race?
That was a heck of a race. I started watching it about halfway, really intently, and just got my eyes glued on it. The young man did a heck of a job in the car there, and Chris did a heck of a job racing with him.
This is Matt Cox's uncle. Here's the one thing, though. Did you try to drive the car from him like you used to?
Yeah.
Standing in the pits, you were helping him wheel that thing, weren't you?
Just a little bit.
Do you have the need for speed?
Thrill seekers and bucket listers. While visiting Myrtle Beach, check out the NASCAR racing experience at Myrtle Beach Speedway. You can ride or drive an authentic NASCAR race car that once raced in Cup competition.
It's as real as it gets.
It just so happens that Dale Earnhardt Jr. has a car that was driven at many of the super speedways in NASCAR competition, and the NASCAR racing experience has it in their fleet. It's available for drive and ride along experiences. This historic race car will be retired after the 2018 season and preserved as a piece of auto racing history. Stop on down to Myrtle Beach Speedway, grip the steering wheel, and fulfill your need for speed.
Bell & Bell Buick GMC is at the Big Red Bell in Little River and all the way to here. GMC Commercial Line, Sierra, Yukon, Acadia, Terrain, Buick Enclave, Envision, Encore, LaCrosse, Regal, Cascada, pre-owned. Bell & Bell has the vehicle for you and will make your shopping experience fun and easy. Come to Bell & Bell Buick GMC today and see the difference. All roads lead to Bell & Bell.
Green is out. Who will lead into turn one? Cox and McCumbee. McCumbee on the inside. He's been driving the Multimatic Ford Mustang. He won at Watkins Glen, New York, in IMSA Racing, the International Motorsports Association. Cox suffered a broken rear end earlier this year. Milliken rides in third place. Rest of the field fairly tight, racing 2x2. McCumbee up front in the Robert Elliott powered car. But Cox also has Robert Elliott power. Here comes Milliken in the 02. Yarborough and Brian Voss in the 9 car with Jerry Miracle applying the heat in the 32. He's a dentist from Monroe, North Carolina. Miracle now rides in 5th place. Voss now feels the heat of Chris Throckmorton. And the driver down on the inside is Jamie Weatherford, who is passing Voss now. Miracle checks his rearview mirror. He sees 2 competitors rushing forward. And the 2 guys in front of him are racing side by side. This will be another one of those races where you've got to save your tires. Weatherford wants the position, and Weatherford trying to get in front of Jerry Miracle on the 32. McCumbee is still running that very unusual line down at the bottom of the racetrack. Somebody's going to try to force somebody's hand, especially from third on back. The 9 car now into the fray. Brian Voss has worked his way back up to 4th place. Weatherford on the inside, Voss on the outside. Trevor Rizzo right there in that pack. Matt Cox now in 4th. Here goes the 9 car owned by Richard Petty's racing organization. On the outside, here comes Yarborough, a charge for the lead. Is Yarborough going to be able to rim ride on the outside? Everybody lined up 2 by 2. It's almost like we're restarting the race under green. For sure, McCumbee is taking the short way around the racetrack. For everybody else, it's almost the high line, with the exception of the driver running in third place, Jamie Weatherford. He's hanging on. Looks like he's getting stronger. Here we go. Almost 3 wide. Weatherford thinks better of it. McCumbee gets a good charge into turn 1. McCumbee with a lot of heat on his outside from his teammate, the 20 of Sam Yarborough. He's at the bottom. Nobody can get by the front 2. Matt Cox back in the fray. Trevor Rizzo having a really good run on the 8 car as he is running with the leaders, racing in 6th place. Now here comes Chris Throckmorton. Getting intense. Weatherford looking for an opening to the inside of McCumbee. He doesn't get it. Coming up on a third of the distance in the books. Something's got to give. What a race you're seeing here tonight. This is what's called a barn burner. This is Trevor Rizzo's best run that I can recall in the 8. Rutherford having a great run. Now look at Matt Cox. 3 side by side. 3 abreast. Off the second quarter, Matt Cox can't wait. He's got to go. Brian Voss can't wait. He was on the outside. Voss moves up to third place now. Voss in the Petty entry. One in the trucks at the last race crashed tonight, but he's in the fray. Throckmorton. He's got his mount up there with the runners. I was joking with him earlier that the last race I thought he put it in reverse the way he had to back up through the field. But tonight he's running right there with the leaders. A driver originally from South Boston, Virginia. Everybody else taking a breather, but that top 6, they're getting around here really well. Quickest lap has been by McCumbee at a 21.601. 21.601 has been the quickest lap. That was McCumbee's. Yarborough continues. McCumbee goes back to the lead. Seesaw battle. You don't see racing any better than this at most short tracks. A full field of cars and these drivers riding on the edge. This time by Yarborough, then McCumbee, then Voss, Cox, Weatherford, and Rizzo rides in 6th place. We're going to get a breather from this intense action as Thad Moffitt has expired. The Richard Petty owned entry is headed to the transporter. What a race. Still 3 abreast. Lucas Williams, Weatherford, Brian Voss. As Ray Melton used to say, you could throw a blanket over them. This is intense racing. Somebody's got to give at some point. Or, whoa, on the outside goes Matt Cox. 3 wide. Cox comes off turn 2 and shoots to the lead. Cox in the Black's Tire Service entry took a real chance off the second quarter to go 3 wide, and it looks like he's been saving something. McCumbee still running his line. Everybody got a little tired of waiting. Now Milliken's back into the hunt. Milliken on the 0-2 car. Voss rides in 4th. He's been seesawing back and forth between 4th and 7th. Rutherford's car maybe giving up a little bit. Throckmorton still hanging in there. Throckmorton riding in 6th or 7th according to his position on the racetrack. Milliken actually moving forward now. Whoa! Down in turn 1. Car into the outside retaining wall. The yellow is out. And it appears to be possibly Sam Scarpelli. Set to go back racing again for the final and hopefully the conclusion to this race. McCumbee on the inside. Cox chose the outside. It may pay to his advantage as they head down the back straightaway. McCumbee goes back to the lead. 72 laps completed. 29 to go. 29 laps remaining. Yarborough now faces the challenge of Milliken. Milliken to the inside. Milliken forges into 3rd place. Milliken, rim riding, down on the inside, trying to get by Matt Cox. Yarborough trying to get by Cox again on the 20. And looks like Lucas Williams possibly in 5th place now. Lucas on the 11 car trying to get to the front. McCumbee, the leader. 16 car. Being chased by Milliken. Another one of the drivers who picked up a late model stock car championship here about 6 years ago. Does Milliken have anything for McCumbee? All these boys from Brunswick County, North Carolina. Milliken's trying. He's down on the inside. McCumbee has to feel the pressure. Justin forges ahead and takes the lead. McCumbee trying to come back on the inside. Five remaining, this time by the 0-2, goes by the start-finish line. '63 got by Lucas Williams. So Williams is now back to 5th place. 63 car, been saving a little something, and now is up to 4th. But your leader riding all by himself right now. And the laps are getting close to 9. This one is almost over. White flag being displayed. And Justin Milliken's headed towards victory lane on his final lap of competition. Second place, Yarborough. Third is Mokambe. And here goes the checkered flag.
Man, this week was a whirlwind. All my guys always bust their butt. All my guys bust their butt week in and week out, and we've been working so hard this year. Chad and Sam have been so good, and Matt have just been so good, and we've worked and worked and worked. And we finally hit on something a few races ago, and I figured if we could finish second to Barry, we had to be pretty good. Marcus Richmond with Autos by Nelson stepped in and has helped us immensely over the last few weeks. Always Matt McCall's helping us, and I got to thank Bell & Bell and Anglers Marine and Charlotte Electric. They've always stuck with us. Man, what an awesome weekend. I hadn't won a race since I was in victory lane with Terry, and I've been trying like hell. I tried like hell at that 400. I've tried like hell every race. I've gave it all. I put so much pressure on myself. I missed shifts. We got 4 second-place finishes this year, so that's nothing to hang our head about, but this team needed to win. They deserve a win. And I just thank the Lord. Thank the Lord for a safe delivery with my baby and my wife. She puts up with a lot of shit. Thank my dad, thank my grandpa, thank everybody that's always stuck with us. Man, this win, I know we've had some big ones, but this one ranks right up there. It's the Sun Fun 101. It's awesome, man. Thank everybody at the racetrack. We'll be back in a few weeks and try to win for the Terry Evans Memorial Race.
It's NASCAR short track racing at Myrtle Beach Speedway, and it's brought to you by NASCAR Racing Experience, the true NASCAR driving experience here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Charlotte Electric Stores, the area's best choice for all of your electric needs. Palm Charter High School, the only motorsports high school in the nation. Black's Tire and Auto Services, tires and auto repair in North and South Carolina. There's a location near you. Ocean Lakes Family Campground in Myrtle Beach, named the 2017 Mega Park of the Year. Darlington Raceway, the track too tough to tame, home of the Southern 500. Circle K, take it easy.